We're early. Oh.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me. It's RDV. I'm here with Zach, and we're just gonna go over our books this week. Hope you guys are enjoying your, I guess your Tuesday night. Excited about some of the books that are coming out. If you haven't got your DC pulls today, excited about getting them out tomorrow. I know I get mine on Wednesday. I prefer it that way because who wants to go twice to a comic book shop? You're more likely to spend more money.
And it's more gas. You have to go back and forth twice.
That's the other thing too. It's like we already have enough gas. We don't need to spend it on that.
You have enough gas? Would you just have Taco Bell?
No.
Oh, the other gas. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. All right. So I thought we could just jump right into this, because for the 10-second toms out there who like to click on and click out, I will like to say this. I hope that you guys will first click like, subscribe, because that really helps us out. If you like our content, please, because let us know down in the comment section below after this stream what books you're getting. For those in the chat, also list if you're getting what books you're getting and what you're excited about. Because we are here to entertain you. That's our goal. And because if we're not, holy crap, we must be doing something wrong. All right.
Well, I mean, that's just me on a regular basis. So. Doing something
Zach.
wrong. Only me. If I'm not doing something wrong here, I'm eating cake somewhere. Those are my two options, my two defaults.
Well, I mean, it could be worse. You could be Skip with his blanket and his pillow over at the Kings game. It's our last home game tonight.
It's true. I could be at a Kings game.
All right. Well, I'll just let you go first again. That's all we'll do. We'll start with you going.
Sure.
And then
we'll start with me.
For those who are following along for the first time, we count down our top fives. Zach starts with his 5, goes to me, back and forth. Then we recap them from 5 down to 2, and then we give us our number ones. It's simple.
That's right. And we use you see all these comic covers on the screen. We use the League of Comic Geeks website. Mm-hmm. Fun little website, lets you keep track of what's coming out, from week to week, and it's just easy for us to find the covers and everything. It's a nice little website. You should definitely check it out. Little plug for them there. This was actually, this is like the busiest week that I've had in pull lists in like 3 weeks. Like I'm kind of surprised.
In one of my books, it's been on my pull list, and I was just kicking myself because I just saw it now. And it's like, oh, I got to add this to my pull list today.
Yeah, right. I looked at it today. I was like, 8. I feel like I've been in a comic book drought for the last 2 weeks.
I've got nine books on my pull list. Now I'm gonna have 10 because I just saw one I forgot about.
I know I've got 8, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna actually have to spend money. So starting off at my number 5, it's a little indie comic. I don't think you'll have it up on the top rows there. You may have to scroll down and find it. It's from Mad Cave Studios. It's called Nottingham, and it's issue number 6.
Right here.
There you are, right there. So I'm kind of late to the game on this. I mean, it's issue number 6. But yeah, this is a fun little story. It's like a medieval detective or noir-ish kind of vibe to it. What it is this is the story of Robin Hood, but it's told from the perspective of the sheriff of Nottingham. So the sheriff is, you're following along with him as he's going after Robin Hood and his merry men. So it's a different take on it. So the first arc wrapped up with the first 5 issues. Now they're going into issue number 6. And like I said, kind of late to the game, but I like Robin Hood. I like medieval fantasy stories. Not that this is fantasy, but the art is also, it's kind of cool. Look, it's a little different, but I dig it. So I'm looking forward to giving this a shot.
Nice.
So I think it's the start of a brand new arc as well. So I'm not coming in like halfway through a story or something, because that's always confusing. But I'm looking forward to this one.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I obviously I'm a fan of cheesecake. I'm also a fan of good stories. Xenoscope has their own kind of like a Nottingham story, kind of this called Robin Hood.
Yeah,
their take on it. It's funny because it's like the combination of like Green Arrow and Robin Hood rolled into like one being in a superhero. So
cool. Nice. Yeah.
So their little superhero team, the world building.
Those are some fun covers. I do enjoy looking at those covers.
The ones that are less cheesy, yes. The less they have the less
More
cake on them.
more cake, less cheese. You know, I like cake, so
All right, I'm gonna go back over and I'm gonna go to my number 5, and my number 5 is also an indie book as well. And I don't think I'll have to scroll down too much. Let me see. Maybe I will have to scroll down. Wow, is it that far down? Can't be. Then again, people on this site, as you notice, what if you're paying attention, which books over here are in order. This is basically I'm not signed in, so this is all the books that people have voted on, what and they're based on their poll lists, what they're getting. As you see, Batman and Moon Knight and Devil's Reign are very popular books, including the X-Force and the Fantastic Four and She-Hulk. Yeah. So I mean, the top thing. I never thought I'd see an X-Men Red in a top row.
That is bizarre. Yeah, that's a top row. Good.
I guess it's not Tom Taylor. That's why.
Oh, it's not Tom Taylor. Oh, wow.
Hey, look, 2 Kelly Thompson books are next to there.
Yeah, that is one thing too that I like about their website is you can kind of almost gauge what's popular at the store from how they have their books listed.
I guess. I mean, I'm not sure how many people are on this website compared to the people on Twitter are saying, "I love this book," and yeah, they're not really buying.
True. It's a niche. It's a niche crowd, but
so
still.
All right. I'm gonna go there here. This is my only reason I'm getting this because not only is it's going back to the Golden Age characters also, but it's also we got Andy Lanning on here. We're doing some writing here too, along with Ron Mars. I'm not a big Ron Mars person, although I do like his book he wrote for I forgot what it's called, what that original book was called, but it's Sojourn. I think is the name of or Sojourn.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was basically Cheesecake, another book about a female, pro-female archer taking revenge on a wizard. But anyway,
yes, that is Ron Mars. Yeah,
with Ron Mars. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm not big on Ron Mars writing today versus mainly because a lot of these guys will put their politics in the books. But Andy Lanning's in there, so I know it's going to be at least somewhat good. So, and like I said, it's Project Superpowers. It's the Golden Age heroes. And like I said, this looks pretty cool. It's Fractured States, and it's basically someone's murdering all the patriotic heroes. So basically, someone's going around like Randy Orton and killing all the legends. Yes, yeah, it's a wrestling pun.
It looks like a wrestler at the bottom of the
yeah, I know it's right.
It's like what WWE thing that he pop out.
Yeah. Now, I do like the cover down here, the variant. This is Wutan.
Oh, that is kind of cool.
I love that. It has the blood, and then it has the pirate flags, and it has the flag and all stuff. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the big thing here too, looks like they're gonna have a gender swap or a legacy character. Because I've never known there's a Captain. I think it's supposed to be Captain. They list the name at all?
Is that Black Terror?
Black Terror, I think is what it's supposed to be. Yeah, the Black Terror.
Yeah, but the skull and crossbones, I thought it was Black Terror.
Yeah, it's called Black Terror, and then now there's a girl on here. So obviously, I don't know if it's a girlfriend or daughter or what. It's supposed to be a legacy, whatever. But basically, in the year 2052, the entire Project Superpowers, which is basically, if you don't know Project Superpowers, they're a ragtag team of superheroes that were chosen from their multiple Earths to be one giant multiverse team, heroes. They protect the universe, the multiverse and stuff. So basically, it looks like somebody attacked this group, and now they're trying to figure out who's going around doing what, who's the bad guy. It's another thriller, who done it. So
nice.
Like I said, anytime I come back to this, it's cool. So that's why it's on my number 5. And they're saying no cake for Zach. Oh wow.
I didn't have any cake tonight, suckers.
Yes. Yep. And I don't know how many people are getting Captain Marvel annual, but it's not on my list.
Not on mine.
Now, saying he's also getting this too.
Oh, nice.
Very right. Cool. So that's my number 5. Let's go to your number 4.
My number 4, I'm ready to get the eye rolls. LK and Breen are going to eye roll me in the chat. I can already sense it's coming. Fantastic Four, number 42. My number 4 pick is Fantastic Four, number 42. That's right. I didn't plan that. It just happened that way.
Is this still Mr. Slott?
This is still Mr. Slott. And it's funny, the artist's name is Rachel Stott. It's off by one letter.
Oh,
But no, this is part of the Reckoning War event going on. Yeah, Jabba the Slut, terrible human being. I don't care for him, but he
We
can
don't
write a good.
badmouth creators
He
here. We
he
just
can
badmouth
write a
bad writing.
he can write a good story though.
Yes.
And so far, his Fantastic Four, unfortunately, is one of the better books coming from Marvel. Which, if there was going to be a good book coming from Marvel, I would hope it
Mhm.
would be Fantastic Four. But yeah, this continues the Reckoning War that's going on. If you haven't been keeping up, the Watchers, apparently somebody got a hold of a bunch of Watcher technology, and now they're using it. They're distributing this tech to alien races, and now there's a whole bunch of wars going on. At the end of the last issue, the Thing and Mr. Fantastic were like both facing death pretty much. Like Mr. Fantastic said he had like 3 days till he was going to die, and the Thing saw in a prophecy or a vision that someone was going to kill him in one-on-one combat. So this looks like it's going to continue that. Don't care too much for that cover. That Carnage looks a bit too
Well,
much like
it's kind of
Medusa.
stupid because those who actually know Carnage,
Yeah.
fire hurts him.
Yeah.
Unlike Venom, the sonics hurt him, but the sonics don't hurt him, but flames do.
Yeah, I don't care for any
So
of these covers really. I guess I'm gonna get the cover A. I don't care for either of the variants.
so the cover for this, the artist here, Altered Carnage Forever brand, doesn't list who it is. So I'm assuming it's not. It must be Michael Aldred or Allred.
Allred, yeah. Yeah, I don't care for any of the covers, but I'll probably just get the cover A. And it's still been, like I said, it's still been a pretty entertaining story. A lot of the characters, they're the same as I've always read the Fantastic Four. Sue is still the mama bear guardian. Reed is the guy that gets all Spock-like with science.
Yeah, I do like this cover though. It actually looks older. He actually looks older. He looks like
they shaved his beard. They shaved his beard.
The white hair and stuff. He looks like the Fantastic Four from the Life Story. He looks like he's much older.
Well, he looks like normal Reed Richards. Over the past few years, they've given him the beard, and it's just kind of. I was all right with it, but it just looked weird.
It's just the only thing that's missing on this is the pipe hanging out of his mouth as he's gasping. Like what?
Well, they're not going to have him smoke a pipe. That's like why you don't see Wolverine smoke cigars.
And that's why these books are failing. You take out all of the drugs, anything that makes it realistic a hero. It's not good.
But also
Speedy wouldn't be Speedy without his speed.
I think the moral of the story was don't do speed. That's why he was on the floor with the hose around it. No, bad lesson, kids. Don't listen to this guy. But anyway, She-Hulk's also in here because apparently Mr. Slott planted seeds for this whole story way back in the 2000s when he was writing the She-Hulk series he did. So he's going to follow up some with that.
She-Hulk's in this, apparently.
Yeah, she's in this. Jack of Hearts is in this. Ben Grimm and Alicia, of course, they're married, but they adopted a Kree and a Skrull kid. I think I knew that, but then I forgot, and then I reread it recently. So yeah, but like I said, it's been pretty fun.
So they changed her name, Valley Richards. They changed her codename to Brainstorm.
Brainstorm, and Franklin is Powerhouse. I'm okay with them having code names.
Powerhouse Richards sounds like an AEW name.
I would have given him. I mean, the dude makes pocket universes. I think I would have given him something else. Powerhouse sounds like.
Is he still a brunette in this? Did they go back to his normal blonde?
I believe he's still a brunette. I think they're trying to make him look more like a little Reed, and Valeria, of course, being blonde, looks more like a little Sue. I think that's the thinking behind it. I don't mind it, but
all right.
Yeah, all right. That is my number 4, though.
Yep. Prepare yourself. The Thing versus Mr. Fantastic.
Yep.
Who will win? Sue.
They're both gonna win. No one's gonna die.
Sue will win.
Fantastic Four.
Just. All right.
Hey, I'm okay if Sue wins. I like Sue. So.
All right.
What you got for number 4?
Number 4. I'm gonna scroll down here.
Please keep your comments and critiques of my taste civil in the chat. By the way.
Where is it now? I'm trying to find the cover. Is it not this week? No, it's got to be this week.
Got to be. Which one are you looking for?
Looking for Dynamite.
There are some Dynamite books up there. I'm not a shill brain. It's one of the few good issues that few good titles.
Maybe I'm just not seeing. That's weird. I don't see it.
Which one are you looking for?
Dynamite Lives. Is it
Is
up?
it Dynamite Lives or Dynamite Dies?
Dynamite Dies. Yeah. Am I just not seeing it? Am I
Hang
just
on.
blind today?
Hang on.
I
Or
thought it was out.
is it
Unless it got,
is it Dynamite like, or is it
yeah,
Die?
Dynamite Never Dies. If I can find it now, this is really irritating me. Unless I don't think I pulled. Unless I got pushed back.
Put it on your list? Well, I guess it would be, yeah.
I don't know.
Hang on.
It's really irritating me though.
Dynamite. They've only got two titles coming
There
out.
it is.
There
Okay,
it
that's
is.
like it. Yeah, I was like,
I
it's not a
see it.
normal title. That's why. Or cover.
It's titled different. It's like Die exclamation point.
No, it's a movie poster. That's why I'm looking for like cheesecake. Because mine's a different cover than this. That's why I couldn't find it. Wow. Yeah, this is continuation. This is like basically the first one was Dynamite Dies. Then the second was Dynamite Lives. Now we're back to Dynamite Never Dies. This is Fred Van Lente or Lent, doing continuing the story. Tony Fleeks is doing a cover on this, which I think this is actually his cover, isn't it?
I like that. That's pretty nice artwork. I dig that.
It might be his. Sudam art, cosplay.
I don't see.
So
that might be him. Yeah, I'm not.
There's Liefeld cover right there.
Life and with feet.
Yeah, this is Fleeks. Yeah, this is Fleeks right here, and this is the Liefeld cover right here. I saw a while back.
I'm surprised there's feet in that cover. Wow.
And they actually look decent for a change. Are any of these not DC or Marvel?
I have no DC pulls.
Dynamite has never been Marvel or DC. It's pretty much, yeah.
All of my polls are either indie or Marvel this week.
Yeah,
about half and half.
But so I'm excited about this. We're still got Panthera on this. This is actually where I actually learned about the character Panthera.
Oh, nice.
She's actually been around for a while. I just never really read the comics, the earlier ones.
Did you say John Carter of Mars?
Yeah, John Carter Mars is here too as well. It's a crossover between all the Dynamite characters. Mm-hmm. You get Project Superpowers were part of this. Red Sonja Vampirella, Ash J. Williams when it was introduced last arc, last volume. You had Panthera, like I said. You even had what's his name? Thunder. What's his name? Not Johnny Thunder. It's the other one. It's a Thunder. I want to say Thunderball, but it's. I know, right? But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, it's like I said. For those who Jennifer Blood was in the volume 2 as well. It's just an introduction of all their characters put together in one book, and it's been basically like who's gonna survive and who's gonna like die off, and like so far, and it's not your typical zombie book. Because I love it because actually the second arc was actually involving the Necronomicon. You know, I mean, you also had the Chaos characters. So you had the late Evil Ernie's in here too, Lady Death. I mean not Lady Death, but the other one, Hell Witch. I think or something like that. But anyway,
the Dracula girl or Draculina.
Draculina wasn't in this.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. I think she was introduced through Priest. Or no, I take it back. She was reintroduced by Christopher Priest in his last run.
Oh, okay.
But no, Draculina started out in I believe in Harris. In the Tom Sanofsky.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so I don't want to spend too much time on this. All right.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go to your number 3.
My number 3. Keep it on that top row, sir, because it is She-Hulk number 3. Right there with the Jack of Hearts on there. This has been, so far, 2 issues in. I think it's still a good, fun read. It's, nothing's happened that's turned me off the book. I think this is, another one of the better Marvel books that they're putting out. So hopefully number 3 continues that trend. And I've been liking the art. I don't know if this guy, Roge Antonio, I don't know if he's the same guy that's done art for the past 2 issues. Yes, he is. He's the same guy that's done art for the past 2 issues. So yeah, it's good. It's funny. There's some jokes. I actually have chuckled out loud when reading the past couple of the last 2 issues. I kind of like the Women's History Month variant actually, because
Yeah,
it almost reminds me of that Dan Slott cover. Not
that's
Dan
actually the
Slott,
cover I
not
was gonna pull if I can get it. So, but it's gonna be
not
like
because he's not the artist. I don't know who the
not
artist is that
yeah.
does it, but it's the one where she's dressed like the Statue of Justice, with the blindfold and the scales. This one kind of reminds me about that a little bit.
It's like
Again
she.
with the and I don't like the Carnage variant. I don't like
It's
Carnage
like if She-Hulk
variants.
was Judge Judy.
Dude, I'd want to be in that court.
No
I would
cake for
take that.
you, she says.
I would take that sentence.
She would say no
Uh,
cake for you.
I'll take it. But
All right.
this has been fun though. I've been enjoying it. The art's been good. Nothing terrible so far. Um, we'll see where it goes.
Oof.
Yeah,
Look at
no,
those guys.
I got Jason Aaron flashbacks just looking at that.
Ugh.
No, thank you.
No thanks.
No,
It's like Carnage with boobs. I'm not into
not
it.
even. They
No.
just look like the Rock's pecs almost. Like
It's actually it looks like Red Hulk. Today's Red Hulk.
like the current one.
Thunderbolt Frost drew his hair out.
Oh,
and
okay,
then-
Thunderbolt. I thought you meant like what's her name, Betty Ross, because now
No,
she's got
no.
like wings and she looks like a bird. It's all weird.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
Carnage is back, and he's a woman now. He ain't a beautiful woman, I tell you that.
Scream and agony. You don't need a female Carnage. Anyway, but that's my number 3. Coincidentally,
All
happens to
right.
be an issue number 3. So, what
All
you
right.
got for number 3 this week?
I'll tell you what I got. What I really got.
Tell me what you got. I don't want to get us copyright struck. I'm not going to continue that.
Copyright struck. What?
I don't know.
I think if
Somebody
anything,
could-
I think our audience might leave.
Oh, well, that might happen too.
All right, since I'm already on it, well, my number 3 is obviously it's the last book in the series so far we've been told, and this is issue 15 of Black Widow from my number 3. I've been really enjoying this, and also enjoying Elena Casagrande, I think is her name, or Casagrande.
I think it's Casagrande. Yeah.
Brazilian. I believe she's a Brazilian artist or Puerto
The
Rican.
the art has been really
Yes.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's basically been what I've been looking for in a comic book lately when it comes to like an actual female and not being over the top, just like a character like Captain Marvel, example. I hate the crap. I don't want the crap on all the books, but Captain Marvel's just been like a lackluster, like, a book. I'm surprised it's actually still going this run. I don't know what's because the last 5 runs, nobody cared about it. It got canceled. Right. And now it's like an issue, what, 50, 30 or 40, something like that?
Oh, I don't know. I have to find out.
It's quoted as, when they sell it, it's quoted as the longest running book, Captain Marvel book. And I'm just like, as LK always likes to point out, because LK, you're not watching, the fact that this is written by Kelly Thompson, and the other one is also written by Kelly Thompson, but the quality of writing is better than this than it is in Captain Marvel.
The artwork too, I think.
Yeah, the artwork is also 100 times better.
Plus, Adam Hughes covers. I mean, these have been some of the best covers coming out recently. His Black Widow, they're very creative.
I've also been liking the fact that you have Yelena in here too. Or Yelena, whatever you want to call her.
Yelena's been in them. I think Julia Carpenter's Spider-Woman was in a few.
It was the Gwen Stacy variant for I believe it's supposed to be it's supposed to be not Daredevil, right? Maybe it is Daredevil. I don't know. But Jorge Fornes cover right here too. Takes you back to the 80s, so I'm like
that's kind of cool. I like that one.
No, I think we also got a Peach Momoko cover too as well.
Oh well, of course you gotta have a Peach Momoko. How else will you know it's a Marvel book?
This is kind of cool, but the art looks like Tumblr art though. That's the only thing I don't like about this one.
Yeah, I can see it.
But here's our Peach Momoko cover right here. That looks like a manga.
Yes, yes, it does. That is true.
It looks so bad. It's like Invader Zim heads. All right.
50.
So that's my pick for number 3.
Funny thing, you were talking about Captain Marvel. The current run of it is up.
I was gonna say you're getting Captain Marvel, I know.
Issue number 39. But Brian Reed's Miss Marvel went for 50 issues. So you still got to get to 50.
That's because Brian Rard
Right,
Said,
Reed.
yeah, can he actually write for his Miss Marvel? And that was actually a better version of the character.
So
She
much better.
wasn't just so full of herself, egotistical, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
And she, like I said, like it's just as soon as they decided, you know what, we're gonna retcon everything. We're gonna make her the first Captain Marvel, and just say that the other guy he died. Marvel died, was only around for a little bit, and then boom, she's now. It's like what? Oh,
Yeah.
all
Oh
right.
well. Anyway, let's wash that bad flavor out of our mouth.
With another one.
With a no. This is a good one. This is my are we doing number 2s now? Are we up to number 2s?
I just did number 3, my own 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a number 2. My number 2 pick is Devil's Reign, number 6, the final issue, the conclusion. And I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. Last issue number 5, I did have a nitpick with it. It seemed like things were just kind of getting rushed a little bit towards the end. But a small nitpick. I know, this is the big conclusion, so I'm very curious to see where this goes, how it ends. Matt and Kingpin are obviously going to fight. Luke Cage at the same time. He's running for office. I bet you he probably wins. But yeah, it's just been Chip Zdarsky's just been knocking it out with this one. I've really been liking it. The art, of course, has been fantastic. Marco Cicchetto, fantastic artist.
Yeah,
you got some fun variants on here. I guess
that's Apollo Sequoia
with Daredevil and Elektra.
Yeah.
Bagley has a connecting variant.
I haven't really been getting those at all because
I'm not into Bagley's art. Bagley was good for Ultimate Spider-Man, but anything outside of that, I see as
Bagley is good when he draws characters like Moon Knight or like this, but when he gets to women, it gets
look at the
weird.
like Rogue, like
that's Emma Frost.
Her head looks too big.
That's Emma Frost. Look at that. That looks bad.
Bucky's face is really fat too. Like I don't know. It's like he's got like
Bucky looks like you just got a stand-in. He's a stunt double.
Jean looks okay, and Moon Knight, like you said, Moon Knight looks good. I guess X-23 does, and yes, that is X-23 because you don't need 2 Wolverines.
Yeah.
But yeah. So aside from that cover, though, no, I'm interested to see where this goes. There's a lot of parts to wrap up with this, so I think that's going to be great. It's a 36-page issue. So I'm hoping it's jam-packed with a whole bunch of cool stuff.
For $6 for 36 pages, yep.
Yeah. So it's like $1 every 6 pages. That's what I'm talking. I like that cover.
Purple Man is the ultimate villain in this.
Yeah. Is that Purple Man?
Yes, Purple Man.
Oh, I thought it was Iron Man.
It looks like Purple Man. Could be Iron Man, but it looks like Purple Man. Remember, he's all purple. He was set free by.
Yeah. You're right. I guess that would be him. I thought it was Iron Man at first because I know at first Iron Man wanted to run for mayor like Luke Cage. I thought there might be some tension there. Apparently, this Tedesco cover has a spoiler on it, so I'm kind of curious as to what the spoiler is going to be.
Yeah, I just want to know, where does he get size rings like that? Those are like bracelets for my arms.
Oh, dude, that's like the 10 rings that Shang-Chi has on his arms.
They're like huge rings. It's like 80s bracelets. Oh man,
that's funny. Yeah.
I do like this though. The tape's coming off.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, your tape would come off. You're running up the benches.
Oh yeah, if you're out there just like going crazy, yeah, that would come undone.
But yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. This has been a really enjoyable event to read so far. So
I'm just gonna keep it on this because this is actually my number 2.
Oh, nice.
Because there's one more book in here I thought was a little better. I'm more excited, more to read. But I said this is the child's art right here. This whole cover, that's one cover we're getting. Bagley's, if it was a little better, I might get his. But I've been loving the Cicchetto's art. You get this is basically what you're seeing in the interior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. How often do you get that? A book where what's on the cover matches the inside. You
never get a cover where it's actually like. Or actually, hold on. Is this Cicchetto and men's? Because hold on, let me go back. It says metal. Men's are here.
Men's is maybe he's doing the colors.
But it looks like Cicchetto, maybe
Cicchetto might have drawn it, done the pencils and the inks, and then maybe men's.
So maybe maybe he's doing the coloring because cool.
Yeah.
So So there, yeah. So if anybody's been following this, has actually been actually an interesting storyline. For those who don't recall, haven't read Daredevil, Mark, I think it was Mark Wade's run actually, where Purple Man's kids helped Daredevil basically pull what was it? What was it? One More Day thing?
Yeah, kind of. Where the Purple Man, well, what is it? They convince Kingpin that, or they make Kingpin forget
They
that
made
Matt
everybody forget
is.
that Daredevil is Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the whole thing in this story is that Fisk gets married. It's a little spoiler. He gets married to
Typhoid Mary.
Typhoid Mary. And then he goes to get his file on Daredevil because he's sick of Daredevil interfering himself. He's like, and then he goes there and he looks at it, it's blank. There's nothing in it. He's like, and he's pissed because that's guess how many years he's been collecting info on everybody in dossiers.
Yeah.
So it drives him nuts. The point where he goes and he goes and talks to Purple Man, who's in his custody. And in order for like them to basically like him to remember, he has to basically get the rest of his kids, capture them, bring them back. That way they can like siphon their power and it boosts the whole thing. Because the whole thing, he wants to still be mayor, but he wants to control everything. So he wants to control everybody's votes using mind control.
Yeah.
So
I
like.
Didn't he take the power of the purple? Doesn't he have it all like channeled into the stone on his walking cane?
Yeah, he does. Yes, it's like it's siphoned in there. So
yeah,
because
what happened? Yeah.
That's how he's controlling Purple Man up there.
Right.
With his cane.
And then also at the same time, since Kingpin's been elected mayor, he's been very anti-superheroes in New York.
Exactly.
So he's got his Thunderbolts are now like his personal hit squad.
Rhaegar, you actually have to read the story if and understand it. I'm not going to sit here and explain something to you because you don't understand it. That's not my job.
I'm waiting for the issue where Vanessa breaks out from wherever she is and like she and Typhoid Mary fight each other for Kingpin's hand in marriage.
Well, Typhoid Mary actually was going through treatment during the Zdarsky run. Mm-hmm. She actually was working as a nun actually in a church for a while.
Oh, okay.
She had treatment. She was no longer the typhoid part at all. She was just regular Mary.
Just regular Mary, yeah.
And then she was then, like you said, she hasn't been Typhoid Mary in a while. She's had her faculties all together. Because up to this point, she's just been nutso.
Yeah.
Before that.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah. But she became his bodyguard, and he started basically. Well, it's to me it makes sense because look at how he got with Vanessa, how he courted her. Mm-hmm. He's a lonely guy, and for a villain not to be just basically like not have a girlfriend. You know, I'm not saying like you should have Lex Luthor go. I'm going to get myself a girlfriend. If Lex Luthor went for any girl, he'd try to get Lois Lane.
Oh yeah, it's like a power play type deal.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, so this is going to be the downfall because if for those who remember, if you read the events of the book before this, the Daredevil with Woman Without Fear tie-in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. They had that spoiler at the end of the Woman Without Fear issue. Yeah,
it takes place weird. After. Yeah, it takes place after the last issue of Devil's Reign.
Number 5.
Mike gets killed or seemingly killed by Fisk. You see, he's choking him, he's beaten to death, and he's stopped by somebody. And then
Mike is Matt's twin brother, by the way.
Yeah.
Because Matt has a twin brother now.
I'm not sure whatever happened to Vanessa. Like I said, the only Daredevil I've ever read actually was what's it called? The Frank Miller one. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I never really dwelled into it because I just didn't see.
Brubaker did a run of Daredevil.
I believe so.
I think he did.
Maybe right after.
That might be the run that Lady Bullseye first appeared in.
Or was that Bendis? Either way, I know Bendis was in the 2000s, but anyway, so I don't want to spend too much more time on this. Let's go back over to, and I'll let you count down to your 5 to your number 1.
Sure. So my top 5 picks, coming at number 5 was Nottingham, number 6. Number 4 is Fantastic Four, number 42. Number 3 is She-Hulk issue number 3. Number 2 is Devil's Reign number 6. And my number 1 most anticipated comic for this week, the year of our Lord 2022, My boy Skip, if you're watching this on the replay, shout out to you, my friend. Firepower, issue number 19.
That's the book I was talking about. I just saw that it was like, oh, I forgot that's coming out this week.
It's back. It's been so long, but it's back, and all is right with the world.
Yes.
Yes, a brand new story arc is starting. I am not getting that cover. I tell you specifically, the one I'm getting is the cover D, which is done by Kim Jung-gi.
You don't want the Finch cover? Look at that.
The Finch cover is nice, but I really like Kim Jung-gi's style. He's a Korean artist. He is phenomenal. If you ever get a chance to watch him draw on YouTube, it's unreal the way he draws. And this is part of a connecting cover. It's going to be like a big, huge spread. But yeah, this is a fantastic. If you're not reading Firepower, why are you going to the comic shop? This is
Robert Kirkman is basically
Robert Kirkman.
There's 2 books that Robert Kirkman's done. I hold up. They'd be the best. I always will love Walking Dead. That's where I fell in love with Robert Kirkman's writing.
Yep.
And then Firepower basically brought that same feeling back. Wasn't it really a fan of Oblivion song?
I don't really see a connection between Walking Dead and Firepower. Walking Dead is a lot more brutal. I feel.
Well, you think this isn't brutal either?
Firepower is, but it's like a part of it is like The Incredibles, and then a part of it is like Iron Fist or Shang.
The reason I say this is that the reason I compare it to The Walking Dead because Robert Kirkman has a way of getting you invested in side characters you normally wouldn't care about.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I could see that here. Yeah, no, definitely. I get my thing. I guess I'm thinking with Walking Dead is because you can have all of a sudden somebody dies at any given moment.
Yeah.
Rhaegar, Kim Jung-gi sounds familiar because he did a cover for Mike S. Miller's Lone Star #3. That's where you're probably thinking of him from. I saw him draw it. It's like I said, it's fantastic watching him draw. But yeah, this is issue number 19, kicks off a brand new story arc. God, when issue number 18 came out, I feel it was like December. It was December 1st. It was literally last year, the last time a new issue of Firepower.
December 1st was the last issue.
December 1st. It has been, God, it's been 5 months pretty much. And so it's finally back. I'm so happy. This is definitely a book that y'all should be checking out if you're not already. This is the book. Like I already pull a relatively small number of comics, and there's an even smaller number that I legitimately get excited about when it's that time for them to earn a new issue. This is one of them. So yeah, Chris Samney's artwork. Chris Samney is one of my favorite comic artists. So his artwork on this has just been fantastic and phenomenal. I'm really excited to see where the story goes. It really the finale of issue number 18, the cliffhanger and everything was incredible. So yeah, I'm so excited.
I gotta look at the Smith cover.
That one I don't care for.
The dragon makes sense, but it's like is that Justin Bieber?
That looks like
that's supposed to be his wife, and that looks like a boy.
No, the wife looks okay.
No,
the daughter looks like a boy.
The daughter looks like this looks like
the daughter's the one holding the fireball. She looks
once you see Kate McKinnon put glasses on there, then you'll see Kate McKinnon. You can't stop seeing it.
Oh, on the wife? Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Yeah, this reminds me of like some Young Avengers miniseries or something. I don't care for this cover. All the other 3 are fine. But yeah, man, I'm so excited. I'm so ready. Go break into my LCS right now and get my cover early.
We do recommend you don't do that.
Don't do that, folks. Don't do that.
And if you do it, record it so we can play it on the channel.
Yeah. But yeah, this is, like I said, I'm just super psyched. I'm so glad it's back. Like I said, it's been 5 months.
Officer, I had no idea that he was live streaming in there. Oh, yeah.
So, all right. That is my number 1 pick. What about you, Vinkman? Count us down from your number 5 to your number 1.
Going back up from number 5, I have Ron Mars and Andy Lanning's Project Superpowers, Future States, or Fractured States. Sorry, not Future States. That'd be bad.
We don't want Future States.
Yes, Dynamite Never Dies. Number 2 is for number 4. Number 3 is Black Widow 15, issue 15. Devil's Reign Part 6 of 6, the final arc of that is my number 2. And my number 1, you haven't guessed yet.
It's like I know what it is. Oh no, it's not. Oh, you pulled a fast. I should have known. I should have known this.
It is Batman Beyond Neil Year. This is Jackson Lansing. This is the guy who was writing the Captain America book, wasn't he, over in Marvel? With the Captain America and Iron Man, I believe.
Captain America and Iron Man. It might be the same guy.
Colin Kelly.
Yeah. That is that guy.
So those two are, yeah, and it's basically
they must be a team. They must only work together. They must never work separately because they're teamed up everywhere.
Yeah. So,
but
yeah. So I was excited. I was like, oh, dude, I love whenever Batman Beyond comes out. It's like it's one of my favorite versions of the character. You still get Bruce Wayne as his mentor guiding him, but I was like, okay, like that's cool. I'm gonna get this. And then I look at this. And this is a minor spoiler. This may determine if you want to read it or not. Bruce Wayne's dead. It's after Bruce Wayne has died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And basically, Neil Gotham is alive and killed Bruce Wayne. It's basically rejected Terry McGinnis as Batman and offered him a chance to escape. Jerry turns it down, and he's basically I want to see what's going to happen. And there's also they're going to have brand new villains. I mean, I do love having the recurring villains, you know. But I mean, whenever you get a chance to get more, new villains in here that aren't like, hey, remember me? I'm from your childhood. I hate that crap. What Tinian did with Ghostmaker. Hopefully these are just brand new and not someone that's like from his past. Like I went to school with Terry.
You don't want the flaming skull guy. You killed this person. I've killed a lot of people. You have any idea how much that narrows it down?
Yeah. So Max Dunbar's also doing the covers on these as well. He basically doing covers for Batman Urban Legends and also as Robin.
I like that cover right there. Just the cover one is really cool.
Yes. I'm really liking this cover with the bats and everything. This team over. And then you get to some of these other ones. This is the Codstar variant right here. And
I dig that actually. Yeah, I like that one a lot for like Neo Gotham. How like light
the color stuff
it is. Yeah, I dig that. That's cool.
Not a fan of right here. It looks kind of weird. Looks like alienish.
Kind of looks like
you don't see the
Sandra Kane a little bit.
It looks like Jace Fox, Batman. You don't ever see the mouth.
Yeah.
This is cool. This is the cardstock variant.
Okay.
This is the Batmobile. Because remember the Batmobile in this series, always in the future, it's always been a flying car. You know, it's basically it's the Batwing and Batmobile combined.
Yeah.
So I'm always loving that. Then we get another card segment. This is cover D. This is sent to 1 out of 100.
Oh, does that say Chung? Is that Jim Chung?
Yeah, it's Chung. Yep.
Oh, I like Jim Chung. That's cool.
Yep.
I like again because I like Neo Gotham, how it's all lit up, kind of like Times Square. I like that.
I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the Batmobile or whatever it's supposed to be, but this is the cop cars are like this. You know what this looks like? Blade Runner.
I knew you were gonna say it. It always comes back to Blade Runner.
Well, no, Blade Runner exactly like this. The glowing stuff.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, no, absolutely. Well,
so
the Japanese or the Chinese writing there on top of the board. Yeah.
So like I said, I'm excited to read this. I'm a huge Terry McGinnis fan. I do love Bruce Wayne and some of his early stuff, but yeah, I hopefully get more Batman Beyond stuff. I'm still sad that DC decided to cancel Dan Jurgens' run at issue 50.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, hey, look, you've got this, and I mean, just last week you had Batman Beyond the White Knight, so you got like 2 Terry McGinnis.
I know, right?
So
that's
awesome. I hope this.
Maybe we'll have to compare them.
Yeah, well, I wonder who's going to be better, Sean Good Murphy or Jackson Lansing.
2 different versions of characters and all. This is still continuing where he's that is true. Worked with Bruce, where the other one is just like working with Jared Powers.
Yeah, that's the Murphy verse. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's awesome, man.
Yeah, so this is my number 1. So I mean, I'm excited to hear what you guys are actually getting over on your stuff. I'm not really too much in the poll list you guys are putting on there, except for Helium, who's saying my top 5 for this week is Monkey Prince, the Joneses, Firepower, Moon Knight, and Walk. Moon Knight is a book I'm behind in 2 issues, but I'm still collecting because I've been reading all the way up. I've been enjoying it.
Moon Knight's on my list too. It's on my list. I'm excited to get it. It just didn't quite make my top 5. I've been reading. I actually really enjoyed the last issue. I thought it was really neat. I won't go into it and spoil it for you.
But
Number 9 on Moon Knight was really good. I thought it was interesting. Um, or was it
Yeah.
number 8 I'm thinking of? Because
Other books.
one of them tied into Devil's Reign.
Other books that didn't make it into my list were runners up. I had Batman 122 that's coming out this week. It's continuing. It's a part 2 of the Shadow War.
Mm-hmm.
So that continue that storyline, and then we have Scorched.
I have
Number
Scorched too.
4. That's on mine as well.
That's on mine. Yeah.
She-Hulk, which was on your list, it's also on my pull list as well for this week.
Very cool.
I'm gonna have
Ooh,
Deadpool.
The McFarlane cover for it looks amazing.
Yeah, Deadpool, Bad Blood. This is actually a reprint from the 2017 series, I think, or hardcover. Mm-hmm. They're gonna be putting out, I guess, like 6 or 7 issues. So if you already have this, it's just from it's a first ever original graphic novel, now serialized in comic form. Basically, the graphic novel that was released before, now they're releasing it in the comic form for $4 each.
Right on.
Yeah, it's a cash grab, but it's Rob Liefeld, and I've never read it before too. Yeah. So everybody's complaining. It's like, oh, why are we doing this? They're milking it again. Blah blah blah. I don't know. I like some of these covers went up. So
you're not getting the Earth Prime #1 Batwoman.
Well, I mean that goes against science.
That's true.
That's against my religion.
How else are you gonna get your dose of CW Batwoman though? Since they've canceled.
That's the thing, though. It's not Ruby Rose. I mean, how does
that's true?
Where in continuity does that even exist? Because right now in the comic books, Ruby Kate Kane is still Batwoman.
That's true. You make a valid point.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what any more on my pull list right here. There's a new Rocketeer book coming out. Might pick it up.
I just actually I've read something by this creator before, Stephen Mooney. I like his art style a lot, and he does a lot of really fun, like pulpy writing. So I probably will pick up Rocketeer.
I mean, looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I dig. I like the cover B by Gabrielle Rodriguez. That's not Jennifer Connelly, but
that looks more like Betty Page.
It is Betty Page if you scroll down and look at the characters.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Betty Page is in here. Okay. Cliff decides he wants a little bit of Betty. So,
as if you needed more incentive.
All right. All right. Go look for some more stuff. And the page will load again. There was another book on here I just saw that I did not make on my. It's another book I forgot about. This is Flashpoint, Night of the Vengeance.
Oh, Flashpoint comes out tomorrow?
Yeah, Thomas Wayne revisit Thomas Wayne's origin story and the Flashpoint Beyond.
Oh wait, that's not the Jeff Johns book.
No, it's not the Jeff Johns book. No, I'm going to get there now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's this one? Is this Brian Azzarello?
Azzarello and Eduardo Arizo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Brian Azzarello.
Yep, Joe Chill, and this one you're gonna have Joker, his Martha Wayne, and Thomas Wayne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Selena is Oracle, apparently, and Suna Kyle is Oracle.
Interesting.
Because remember, Bruce is dead in this one, so Selena's changed. And the Penguin as well. So we're gonna see what this looks like. Maybe it turned out to be horrible. Might turn out to be good.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be timed. It's supposed to be timed is with the release of Flashpoint Beyond Zero. Tell the Flashpoint Band's original story. This would be a 3 issues, little periodical format.
Okay.
Oh, actually, is all in one is the reprint of the 2011 3-issue series. So this is another reprint.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like they're just with everything that's coming out, they're just trying to basically keep everything fresh again.
Facsimile. Well, I mean, they know facsimiles will sell better than a lot of the new stuff. So
yes,
maybe it's meant to make up for.
And the other thing. My other thing is that maybe it didn't sell so well the first time. They're gonna try it again this time because it's with the multiverse and everything. Everybody's getting on the Flashpoint stuff.
Maybe.
So
I can see that. Yeah, I'm also. I just was reminded there's another G.I. Joe book coming out tomorrow too, so I may pick up that one.
Oh, the Saturday morning cartoon one.
No, not the Saturday morning cartoon. This is the. No, that one actually, the main story wasn't terrible. It was very much like the cartoon. Actually, the art was really good too because it looked like stills from the cartoon. But this has just been the main line, ongoing one. This is written by Larry Hama. They do a lot of connecting covers.
Oh,
This
I
is
guess
part of
you
that.
remembered that she's stacked.
Yeah,
Wow.
Scarlet's a favorite. You also got Snake Eye. Oh, hey, Snake Eyes is there.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't see him there at all.
Baroness and yeah, no, no, it's. I mean, it looks like a lot of fun. I think this is the start of a new connecting cover set. So
The next GI, this is it, folks. The great GI Joe, a Real American Hero event.
yeah,
As Cobra remains by establishing its corrupt casino operation on Cobra Island, the warriors of G.I. Joe are equally busy attempting to covertly infiltrate their arch enemy's latest evil scheme. New and classic heroes and villains will fill the pages, including some shocking appearances as fan favorite creative team of living legend Larry Hama and S.L. Gallant kick off the road to issue 300.
yeah. I think so far they go up to 295. Yeah, this is. I mean, we're in the final stages of GI Joe at IDW because, of course, rumor has it that Skybound's
Wow,
going to be getting them.
do you think it'll be as great as the Todd McFarlane 300 Spider-Man cover?
Probably not. Not the
Oh,
covers, but
all right.
But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to at the shop, though.
All right, keep scrolling down. See if there's anything else in here. I think that's pretty much it for my pull lists. I take it back. I do have one.
There's a
here.
Dynamite book up there.
No, I'm not talking about this one.
Oh, you're not talking about Bell, War of the Giants?
Bell, War of the Giants actually is on my pull list. Yes, that's what I was looking for.
I knew it. Had Dynamite next to it. I knew Venkman had to be getting it.
It's not Dynamite. It's Xenoscope.
Oh, well, the other one, Xenoscope, then.
The other one wasn't Dynamite either. These are Xenoscope books.
Never mind.
Anyway, I'm like I said, search the world for answers only can help our long way. First stop is Limbo. It's good. He's come across a greater. You can read it. I'm not gonna read everything for you. But like I said, I've been enjoying these series. David Franchini's been doing well on these. Most of these are usually one shots, or they're like I said, like they're the quarterlies. But I think this just says number 1, so this might be a one shot issue. And then they just, because usually they connect them. They have an annual, and then they have, because for a while they're doing 1 through 6, but they stopped doing that. They were doing the quarterlies. But this looks like it might. I'm hoping with only being 32 pages, it's going to be leading into another story.
Nice.
Another issue, or maybe 6 issues, because I do like it when they stretch them out. Otherwise, it's like when people say, like, well, do I want to have all 6 issues at once, 72 pages, or something like that, or do I want to spread it out each week or each month?
Yeah.
Kind of like yeah. But either way, I'm excited for this one. So. And I think that's the last on our list for tonight. I don't think you saw anything else that's on your pull list that we didn't talk about.
No, that's it. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right, he's gonna go grab some cake. All righty. Yep, that's it for this week. For me, although Cult Icarus, Firepower, Strange. Oof. Anybody getting Spider-Punk this week? Not a fan of the variant stuff. All right. Looks we got another Batman book up there too, but alrighty. I'm gonna close this out. Stop sharing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little this issue, or I guess this episode of Top 5. All right. Randy says I'm hiding my lemon pound cake. All right. Apparently Zach says he has to let his dog out. Yeah, his dog had too much cake. Or was eating his cake. That being said, let me get the little ticker going up here for you guys. We do ask that you guys will basically, if you want to, you can donate money. If you don't want to, $1 is usually it's I think that's the least you can do in Ko-Fi. The option they allow you, but options there. It helps the puppets over here buy books and also help pay for their subscription to the Puppet Scene. Has the DC Infinite app, and he also has the Marvel app that he's paying for both of those. Each are like $60 a piece or more. So you're looking at $120 per year. Any money going to the channel will go right to that. It helps us be able to read more stuff for you guys. If you enjoy this type of content, I do once again ask you to subscribe, man. We're on. If you like humans or you like puppets, you know, if you like comic books, you like reviews on comic book shows, or anything that's geeky and nerdy, check out here. We're usually covering it. Yeah, and also stop back on Thursday. Oh, actually, I should take it back. Wednesdays, I believe they're going to be covering. I think The Flash is the only show that's out this week. It's a slow week, so stop by Wednesday and see if they what's going on here. And then also, if you have time on Wednesday, check out the Graphic Man's channel where they have the fossils.
I was going to say also Wednesday, I believe Wednesday night might be, I think 9 o'clock Eastern. Puppetine has told me we will be reviewing. We're not going to be staying up late and doing middle of the night or early morning Moon Knight reviews.
Oh, yeah, because apparently, Mr. Puppetine can't bad batch, and he doesn't want to allow Froggy and Zach to basically review without him.
He's not the only one.
Yeah.
Some of us like our. I don't wake up like this. I need a good 8 hours, and Moon Knight keeps me from that.
You need you need a good 8 hours of cake.
I'll take it. Why not?
Yeah. Also, like I said, like I said before, check out the Graphic Man channel on 8 o'clock Eastern, where they review older books. We have our Eric Breen, who was in the chat earlier tonight, is one of the fossils. So if you like looking at Eric Breen talking about older books and complaining about new books, check that out. Also, like I said, on Thursdays, stop back on here as well, because we got another show for you. We're going to be talking about the best weeks. That's where we review the books that we read this week. There's on our pull list, or any extra books we have. They're all new. And we tell you what we thought of them. Yes, and then we have the white glare.
Oh, come on. Was it really glaring? Okay, there we go.
All right, so that's better. No,
there we go.
Yes.
This will not be reviewed on Thursday, but I did just want to pull that off. And that is one of my favorite Avengers covers right there. So.
Yep. All right. That's it for tonight. Hope to see you guys in the future.
Yeah.
Keep it right here.
Keep it here. And remember, if you're catching us on replay, just drop a comment. Let us know what you're reading. If you're liking what you're reading. If you're trying something new, we want to hear from you.
And I was told to encourage you guys that forest fires are possible if you really try it.
Yeah, they're possible, but do you really want to? That's a trick question. I like fires.
It's only illegal if you get caught. All right, guys. See you later. I hope you guys had a great comic book day tomorrow and a great week.